if you're not trying to deal with toxic people, you can't deal with toxic people for no circumstances at all. Toxic people is not what you own. This video not for you. This video is how to deal with toxic people. How to deal with toxicity. Oh my God. Say I've been having the hardest time with toxic people. Like, toxic people, they don't understand, they wrong. They don't see it. Like, they don't see they're toxic. And don't get me wrong, everybody, has toxic traits. Every single body has a toxic trait. Like, it's human. But I mean, to just be a toxic person is different. Okay, so I'm going to share to y'all how I deal, how I feel that you should deal with toxic relationships, and as far as your friends and family, and then I'm gonna tell you how to deal with that nigga, a toxic relationship with that nigga. Period. No, but for seriously, how to deal with toxic friends and family. I really feel like you should, know when to be around them. No, do not keep your distance. And keeping your distance doesn't mean like never fucking with the toxic, never being around. No, keeping your distance is literally just like, knowing when to be around that person, knowing when it's a good timing, when the timing is good, knowing when to be around that toxic individual, So, and another thing as far as dealing with toxic relationships in the family, I really believe in talking things out. Because in families and toxic things, it shouldn't just be there. Because y'all know we deal with a whole bunch of shit. So to be experiencing toxic fucking behavior from my family, ain't nobody trying to do that. Ain't nobody trying to be with that. So honestly, I feel like toxic relationships with family and friends, it should be more of a talk it out thing. So even if they forget, what y'all talk about, and at the moment if they're being toxic, you just correct them. When you have toxic friends and family, it's like they are very fucking consistent, and they always, cause it's consistent because they always around. Like, can't dodge them motherfuckers. They your friends and your fucking family, family. Friends, you need to, y'all need to talk about that shit. Talk about that shit, period. Toxic and family and friends, y'all need to talk that shit out. That's the best way to deal with that. And only if, y'all can't talk it out and one motherfucker is just completely toxic, I really never encourage people to, stop keeping in touch with friends and family because it's so ill to me. It's just some ill-ass behavior. I don't encourage any. I'm going to tell y'all right now, toxic relationships with a man and a woman is not for the weak. If you is weak, don't say. If you weak, don't do this shit. If you weak, don't do this shit. But for my strong bitches and niggas, y'all know how to deal with a toxic relationship. I'm going to say for the nigga, don't call him that much. Don't be calling his phone. At nighttime and shit, if you ain't how they don't be calling shit, you don't hear shit, don't call his phone. Because if he don't answer on that first call, you going to call again. And you going to call again and again. And you going to be wondering what the fuck he at, what the fuck he doing, why the fuck he answering. So just don't call. Leave it alone. Leave it the fuck alone. Text him in the morning. I know your mind be like, nah, call him. Do not fucking call. And another fucking thing, do not go through that phone. Because that's what I say about females being the most toxic. Because I just see females being the most toxic. Like me, I'm a female and shit. But I see mostly females being toxic because, we are like mind creatures. We like shit to be ours. That's mine. That's mine. Any little girl, you're going to be like, they on their mind. That's mine. So, we like the dudes. We like the niggas to ourselves and shit. We like mine. But see, we got to get that out of our head. Women got to understand that these men are young. And men has to understand that us women is also young. We like 40 and under, so shit, we want to have our fun, especially if we aren't married yet. We want to have our fun. We still believe in our fun. We got to get ourselves out of that settlement. All that trying to him, I like him, and I'm just talking to him. No. There's no point. There's no point of you holding yourself back for a man that's out here with options. It is literally no fucking point. Okay? Now, I didn't say be in a toxic relationship, tell that nigga you fucking with other niggas, because that right there get your ass beat crazy. Stop thinking of it as getting your lick back. Start thinking of it as I'm exploring shit. I'm exploring, I'm dating, I'm open, I'm single. We dating. It ain't time to get your, ain't no such thing as getting your fucking lick back. I never could, all right? And ain't no toxic relationship got no title. So all that, me and my boyfriend in a toxic relationship, ain't no motherfucking such thing. Because if that nigga your motherfucking boyfriend, is gonna be represented. Okay, he probably got a little toxic. You know, y'all, like, it's what's really serious is though, like, toxic people is, you really have to learn how to deal with toxic people. Like, I played a lot in this video and stuff, but you have to learn how to deal with toxic relationships, because throughout all the years you're living, there's going to be toxic people. Something is going to be toxic. And you're going to meet multiple toxic people, multiple toxic situations. So you have to be strong and know how to deal with it. You have to know how to look at you got to know how to look at the situation, think it out, and then act it out. Do not just go, like, I'm saying, like, for instance, different roots of toxic. Like, you got the type of toxic people that like to talk about you, like the type of toxic people that like the gossipers. You got the fucking complaining toxic people. You got the motherfucking negative toxic people, the ones always thinking people talking about them toxic. Like, you got so many type of toxic people, and you have to learn how to deal with, learn how to keep toxic people at a close distance, because toxic people could be somebody, you know, close to you, or somebody you really, really know, or somebody, like, you know, you really, really comfortable with. So you got to keep close distance. I believe family, friends should always have that close distance, all fucking ways. And if it's too much toxic going on in your family, like I said, you have to go and talk that shit out. You got to go talk that shit out. And another way to deal with toxic people, again, don't let nobody have a strong arm to you. Always be with your guard up when you know you finna be dealing with toxic shit. Keep your guard, like, stiff, you know. Let me tell y'all something. It's gonna be hard to deal with toxic people. It's gonna be hard. You gotta be stiff. You gotta be strong. You gotta be like me.